Hi everyone, welcome to Module 4 of Theories of Personality. Thought I'd do a video today. This module you're going to learn about the humanistic approach, moving from motivation to humanism and the bridge between the two. You need to know this because it's a person-centered approach and it entails meeting someone where they are to heal and grow. This is an optimistic approach. This is true of therapy too, that humanism is a very optimistic, person-centered type of therapy. Okay, so you're going to read chapter 9 in your personality theories textbook. And consider the following while you're reading. What are some of the academic disciplines that have contributed to the key ideas of the humanistic tradition? What do humanistic psychologists mean when they say that people should be viewed from a holistic perspective? What are some of the ways that existentialists say people can reduce despair? According to Maslow, how do individuals progress through the hierarchy of needs? And what are some shortcomings of the humanistic approach? So we should always be thinking about every time we learn a new approach to personality, what are some of the pros and cons or the shortcomings and the good things about them? So you have 2 assignments this week. You have the module for journal activity. So you guys have been doing pretty well with these. If you don't want to use the template, you can write it out in paragraph form in a paper if you want. But basically, you're talking about humanism differs from the other personality theories you've studied so far, and be specific. Explain the role of nature and nurture, and humanism and emotional intelligence in the humanistic approach, which is very important in the humanistic approach. Okay, so you follow the rest of the instructions. And another thing that you have to do this week, there's no discussion board. You have Project 1 milestone. So the milestones are usually they're worth a good amount of points, so you will need to complete these to pretty much to pass the class. These are things that you can skip and have it not impact your grade. So what you're going to do is you're going to select 2 personality theories from the left column, so humanistic, psychoanalytic, neo-Freudian or object relations, trait approach, and biological perspective or motivation. And then from the right column on the table, select 3 topics that you will use to contrast your theories. Complete this template by replacing the bracketed text with the relevant information, or just write it in paragraph form if you want. So some of the topics are scientific nature, nature versus nurture, origin of problems, pathology, free will, environmental influences, and internal versus external stimuli. Okay, so I just wanted to go over those 2 things that you have due this week. Please reach out if you have any questions, and I hope you have a good week.